So mom today said, I put a comment on one of your videos. And I was like, uh-oh, what was that? She said, you were talking about perfectionism. And I was like, oh, geez, where's this going to go? And she said, and it got me thinking, what does it say about me that I was always the first in the buffet line? And I'm like, it says to me that you're the leader and everyone else is the followers because everyone else is sitting around waiting for someone else to get up. And it's not like you're running over them or pushing them out of the way to be first. Like everybody's sitting there waiting and you're like, okay, if no one will go, I'll go. I said, that makes you a leader, not a follower. She said, that's exactly why I put the comment in. She said, you and your sister were talking about not being afraid to be extra. Like, that's right. She said, and that just reminds me that when I would get up and I would do that, I wasn't afraid to just be extra. I love that.
That woman has fought so hard to be extra, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because that's who she is, and like all of her pressures were not letting her be that, and she did it anyway. The reason she does that is because no one else wants to break the ice, and they all stand around letting the food get cold, and she says, you know what, we're here to eat, let's eat. So it's a leadership thing, but I was curious what her connection between being the first to the buffet line and perfectionism would be.
It's because in our conversation about perfectionism, we drifted into that it's okay to stand firm in your extraness, because it was like the flip side of perfection. It's like, not only do we recognize that it's okay to be flawed and have our personality flaws, but it's also okay to succeed. Because that's how the conversation kind of shifted, that we train ourselves to be smaller and we are conditioned to be quieter and smaller and less successful. It kind of is a challenging thing for women in particular to allow other women the space to be amazing because we're so conditioned to be less than. And so our conversation was, no, you can stand in your awesomeness.